This is in and around Italy. They are planning to raise Bitcoin capital gains taxes from 26% to 42%. Now, that's obviously not very bullish being there and staying there, but I think what it spurs on is bullish. And what that spurs on, in my opinion, is a little bit of what a number of Bitcoiners have read about in a book called The Sovereign Individual. So that sovereign individual thesis is that in a more and more digitized world, people will begin to go where they're treated best, and not just go where they're treated best, but take their capital with them. And with the legacy financial system, there were a lot more barriers to that. But with Bitcoin, there's obviously hoops to be jumped through in terms of legality. But I also think that when you get instances like this, maybe that are like shotgun quick changes before people can adjust, you're going to have people step around those things. And the technology itself can't differentiate where you're holding your keys or where you have access to it. Bitcoin is not beholden to any one jurisdiction. It just is. And so I think we're going to start to see, and we've already seen it prior to Bitcoin. We've seen kind of, the nomad capitalist ideology, hey, flag theory, I'm going to go where I'm treated best and everything. But, a lot of stuff to deal with that in terms of moving capital. That is on its way out. And you're also seeing on the flip side of things, jurisdictions taking the opposite end of the spectrum here too. Of course, we have El Salvador where legal tender, capital gains are non-existent. It's just a currency. You're also seeing little moves from different jurisdictions. Like, I'll bring up one really quick here, but the United Arab Emirates introduces a VAT exemption or value-added tax exemption for, Bitcoin, but crypto transfers and conversions. So I think what you're going to start to see is you're going to see the jurisdictions that have a lot to lose getting more defensive, and the jurisdictions that don't have as much to lose being welcoming and saying, hey, we're not going to tax the shit out of you. Come here, be productive. And if there are taxes, they'll be small and transparent. And this is what you're going to get. They're going to start treating their constituents like customers rather than servants. And to me, that's super bullish. Today's bullish bit was brought to you by Bitcoin. Well, I love how they make buying Bitcoin simple while keeping self-custody a priority. You can sign up today by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the show notes.